married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I eBay valet trucks couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make up is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I Mercedes Chukwueze.
It's week 8 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Commanders' Offensive Player of the Year. He had a performance for the ages last week, one of the greatest we'll ever witness. It's the Commanders and the Eagles on Thursday night prime time.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some
Bet, I'll check it out soon.
ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. But tonight we begin week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis. And the Commanders offense working on a 3-game winning streak as they start.
Do you not mind if I tell you what the Lotus is?
They'll start on the ground and across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
I don't know already, but don't spoil it.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
2nd and 4. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 13 yards there on a Washington first. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. With the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, nice move. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ready, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. He got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So here is Washington now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Well, really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And he's got room. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Shoves him away. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's...
Ready, break.
Yo, what's good?
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. Let's go now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And running with power. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Nice, bro, nice.
And even 200 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Nice up to here. I had 42.
Cougar 19.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Yeah, I'm just doing this because it's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break.
I'm on the East Coast, so it's almost 4.
EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. A lot of folks starting to make their way. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So the watch is official. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 44. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A beautiful fake. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this taken in by Downs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown. Josh Downs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As his So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Okay, ready? A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 46-yard line. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Connecting over the middle with Downs. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
And the Washington 1st down.
Hey there we are. Your most viewed video is the Orca scenes and chases in every game in right.
And just shutting him off there. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Yeah, I gotta redo that video. I ain't gonna lie.
Seconds, 8 to be precise. We get whistles and a timeout on the field.
On the jump.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a victory here for the Commanders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
We're thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting.
Bro, you know how many walkthroughs I made, bro? Just a view farm. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. I was view farming.
With a game plan that we saw.
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm gonna my hood like they call me the...
I haven't played the Doors update.
It's so cool. Try it out.
We'll play it though. Do you prefer this game over Roblox?
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Eagles and the Commanders on Monday night.
The Commanders' offense rested and ready coming off the open. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Let's go now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the first or second seed come playoff time.
67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A good position to be in here, second and inches. On play action, they'll throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Pushing his way through. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Get it! They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able. The Washington offense set to take over again. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. 2nd and 10. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
Here we go. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Second and 6. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. Oh, good. Gets through, and now an opening. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks for
Halftime. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Right back to him on first down. There he goes left side. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, 179 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to throw now on first down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagle 16. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And for one of the first times tonight he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
On the ready. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets around him, and they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Now Washington down 24-14. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
Touchdown, Washington! A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders have made it a one-score. That was was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake. It's not the whole thing.